Afghan refugees have been at Fort McCoy in Wisconsin for a month now. The Marquette Law School poll recently asked citizens how they feel about it. 58% of the respondents said they support admitting as many refugees as possible to the United States, while 42% oppose that. I talked with a refugee about leaving Afghanistan, living at Fort McCoy, and his hopes for the future. Businessman, husband, and father Hamid Samar was living a comfortable life in Afghanistan. When the Taliban took over, everything changed quickly.
In the time that we were in Afghanistan, when the Taliban coming, there was not a time that even you were not able to answer your telephone if someone was calling you, even your staff or others, because it was a really a kind of risky situation, and it was a really a kind of dangerous situation that it was not acceptable.
Samar, his wife, and 4 children knew they had to flee their country in a hurry. He has a pending special immigrant visa case and says he worked with U.S. troops. Even so, getting out of Afghanistan was difficult and involved luck and connections.
You know, there's a group of the Taliban, they went to behind of my apartments that I was living there, but it was good that I was not at home.
This is a picture of his family on a U.S. military plane in Kabul. With these few family pictures, they made it to Qatar, Germany, and finally, Wisconsin.
You know, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman in Afghanistan, but when I left the country, even I don't have access to my accounts, and I don't have access to even to my luggage, nothing. With just a pair of shoes and clothes, we came here. And even I was not able to take my laptop.
What is it like at Fort McCoy?
Oh, you know, in the Fort McCoy life is just like almost we are learning, you know, the military life. We are staying like in each floor in one building. So we're living like 60, 55 people all together. Like in each floor that we are living like 5, 6 families or 10 families together, the Afghan families.
On September 15th, Congresswoman Gwen Moore sent a letter to the Department of Defense with concerns of possible mistreatment of Afghan refugees at Fort McCoy. She says her office has received complaints of individuals at Fort McCoy calling refugees animals and families still lacking basic necessities.
I didn't come here to have the 5-star, you know, service here. And the most important thing is for me that my life is and my kids' life was saved, because I compare, you know, the time that I was like 5 days when the Taliban was in Afghanistan, and I just compare my time here now. And of course, it's acceptable for me because, you know, my kids and my families, we never had such a kind of experience to stand on the line for the foods, like in 1,000 or 800 people that you can just be on the line to take the food.
As he adjusts to a new way of life, Samar is trying to figure out how to run the business that he founded in 2017.
فرمانده مقتدر جنوب کشور آیا اسطوره ماندگار خواهد شد؟
Afghanistan's only all-women TV station with 72 employees. They also hosted a media academy for aspiring journalists and won human rights awards.
Make the more opportunities job for the Afghan female journalists, which was very tough for them to just be working in the media industry. 20 years achievement, just we lost it less than 24 hours. I was able to move some of my staff, and they were now in Canada, and just, you know, some of the staff we were able to just move into Europe.
Do you have any idea if you and your family would stay in Wisconsin or go somewhere else?
You know, I really hope, you know, because in Wisconsin now we're staying in a base. You know, we don't know, you know, there's no any other way that except in their sleep and just eat and just walk on the street. There's no any other things that you can do that. Of course, if we settle somewhere where I'm really thinking, you know, to just, first of all, I need to just work on my TV station to come back strongly and to just work from here and to just, you know, have my strong vision that I have in Afghanistan also from my TV. And this is one of, you know, my big hope, and this is one of my vision. I need to just continue that.
Thanks to Hamid for talking with us. You know, we spoke with him last week before federal authorities said 2 Afghan men have been removed from Fort McCoy and jailed. One for having sex with a minor, the other for spousal abuse. There are about 12,700 Afghan citizens at the base. Congresswoman Gwen Moore toured the base yesterday. Next, how some state lawmakers want to help students develop civic pride.